Mustard. It's not just for hot dogs. How do you like your mustard? My husband likes jalapeno mustard, where I like to kind of mellow mine out with some mayo. If you've been following me in these videos that I do for the Preppy Herbalist, I do not like hot or spicy. I really have a very delicate tongue and not fond of peppery flavors. Today, I want to talk about the fabulous herb known as mustard. Hi, I'm Mary Bourne, traditional naturopath, and I love sharing natural remedies with people. Natural remedies have been around for hundreds, even thousands of years, and they've been around that long because they work. They work on humans and often on pets. Like the other members of the mustard family known as Brassicaceae, such as horseradish, wasabi, mustard is a sulfurous plant. The sulfur compounds in plants are also are the reason these are pungent tastes, like garlic and onions. They can be varying and they can whopper you. If you've ever tasted freshly grated horseradish, you know what I mean. And wasabi can be the same thing. Boy, a little bit goes a long way. Well, let's talk about the whole plant today. See if we can get my screen going. There we go. So actually, all of the plant can be utilized. So we have the seed, the flower, and the leaves are all edible, and they all have some wonderful, unique benefits. But one of the things that we remember, most people do if they are Bible readers, the saying in Matthew, because you have so little faith in truth, I tell you, if your faith is the size of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. So even if you have just a little bit of faith, you can get so much done. And as gardeners, we know there's a whole lot more seeds that are smaller than a mustard seed. So you really don't need a whole lot to get it done. So mustard is a condiment that can aid digestion, respiration, and even brighten your mood. The seeds are often used whole in pickling or crushed as a flavoring agent. In many dishes, the mustard greens can be used in salads to spice it up. The flowers are used in energy medicine, and this is known as flower essence remedies. I will leave a link in the description below for a further explanation of the mustard flower essence. But what it really does is it helps to lift the mood, and it really can help when people are depressed. The color yellow itself is sunny and bright, and we know of it as something that cheers you up. So you can make your own mustard flower vinegar, and I'll leave a link for that in the description below. And you will find these links simply by clicking on the show more. It is really fun making your own vinegars. Last year, I love the chive blossoms, that purple, beautiful little bloom. And I clipped off a variety of these. Now you can pluck each little bloom and stick it in salads, but I made a vinegar, and it made the most beautiful pink vinegar, which I use in dressings. I use it to tenderize meats, There's a variety of things that I use vinegars for, rubs and just even to splash into a pot roast before it cooks, because it will actually bring out that flavor and tenderize the meat. So food is our medicine. And one of the examples is that if you could get to basic food instead of processed food, you will be healthier, because it has so many complementary ingredients, things that support health. As we see here with the mustard seed, it can aid digestion, respiration, and even brighten your mood. So it's a multi-purpose. And why is that? Because it's a sulfur compound. Now, we spoke about sulfur compounds in plants like mustard, broccoli, and others from the brassica family. Your body needs sulfur to fix your DNA so it's not fragile, and it protects your cells from damage that can lead to serious diseases such as cancer. Sulfur also assists your body in metabolizing food and contributes to the health of your skin, your tendons, and your ligaments. Now, if you're liking what you're hearing, please click on that little thumbs up button and subscribe. If you have experience with using any sulfur veggies and how it's helped your health, please comment below. Other people can benefit from your words. You know, we're all learners and teachers, and we learn from each other and we teach each other. So share these videos so that other people can understand the value of eating these wonderful whole foods. Now, there are some people that simply don't like broccoli. They don't like veggies. And for them, doing a nutritional smoothie is the appropriate thing. It's a way to bump up their nutrition and still get the benefits of these veggies, even though they're not tasting them. And I do freeze drying, and I love to freeze dry veggies and powder them and add them to different soups and stews and smoothies and even my yogurt. So you can find ways, even if children or adults don't like to eat broccoli or green veggies or mustard greens, this is a way that you can get that in. We know that cruciferous vegetables are very beneficial. There are tons of studies about the anti-cancer benefits of eating cruciferous vegetables. And I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get this wonderful item for 25% off, and any other part of your order can be a 25% discount. So mustard aids in sulfation or detoxification. Now, our liver has different avenues of detoxification, and sulfation is one of the ways. So sulfation is the principal pathway for eliminating excess neurotransmitters. Now, these are used up. They only cause anxiety. It also can clean up leftover drugs that you don't want staying in your liver. Acetaminophen are one of them, some food additives, and these toxins can sit in your liver, causing a variety of problems. So you need to detoxify and get rid of them. So all herbs containing sulfur are also helpful for one of the major detoxification processes known as sulfation. Now, sometimes we have intestinal bacteria, and this is called SIBO. And SIBO can be where you have a collection of bacteria that's not good bacteria, and it offsets the good and bad bacteria. So mustard is one of the ways that can help move that out. Now, here's the interesting thing is that if you get gas from eating sulfur veggies, you have a good indication that your body is removing some heavy toxins, and it may be uncomfortable. We have, if you want to email me, I will give you some information about how you can kind of calm that down while you're going through the detoxification. But you don't want to stop detoxifying because of a discomfort. You have to push through that. Now, we know that there's been so many studies that show that these toxins, when you have a reduced sulfation, may be involved in Parkinson's, it may be involved in Alzheimer's. So these neurological conditions are because you don't have a good process for detoxifying. Vegetables from the mustard family, including cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, turnips, turnip greens, kale, radishes, and mustard greens are all known to help reduce the risk of cancer. And I love growing kale. I like putting kale in my eggs in the morning. I like chopping them up, putting them in soup. I like putting kale in my freeze dryer and making kale powder out of that. And then I can hide it in a variety of things. So, and add it to my green drink. So I hope this little video has piqued your interested in mustard and perhaps adding it in some way to your diet or some other sulfur producing veggies. So if you're interested in more ways like making mustard plasters or that, I have a friend and mentor, Stephen Horn, and his article is in the link in the description below. And you may benefit by linking that as well. He has a plethora of interesting things that can be done with mustard. So we know that food is our medicine, but it can also be our downfall. And make sure you're choosing nutritionally dense foods that contribute to good health. And may 2022 be a wonderful and healthy year for you. Like I said, I hope you found value in this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe so that you can be aware of other videos that come out. I do these once a week. But I'm also going to be introducing another channel called Gardening with Granny. And I think that that will be a fun thing too. If you want to contact me for personal things, you can at drmary@bornforhealth.com. And remember, the purpose of these videos is to help you understand that herbs and food help our body get back into balance. Disease occurs when the body is out of balance. Doctors prescribe and diagnose disease, and that is not what this video or this channel is about. Natural medicine works with imbalances, and whether you are emotionally or physically or mentally having challenges, and these are indications that there may be some imbalances. And oftentimes it's because of the lack of knowledge. So proper knowledge, and you need to know how your body works so that you can support it. If you share these videos, that will help me a whole lot. It will help all those that you care about. So get control of your health by focusing on herbs and good food and natural medicine, and sharing videos with your friends that can contribute to their health, and we are approaching spring, which is a very exciting thing for most of us. Those of us who are gardening and waiting for those little spring things to come popping up, and we keep looking at the dirt and looking, are anything coming up? So look for my channel, Gardening with Granny. And this is Dr. Mary for the health of it. And have a wonderful day.